They said I couldn't be a high school quarterback. They said I couldn't get a D1 scholarship. You can't make it, you're not good enough, you're not skilled enough. They said I couldn't win a Heisman. They said I couldn't win a national championship. They said I wouldn't be a first-round draft pick. They said I couldn't play in the league. Appreciate that.
It's Tim Tebow taking over for Kyle Orton.
Yeah, you're talking about one of the most popular athletes in the history of sport.
Tim Tebow has been the talk of the town. Every time that was an incompletion or a 3 and out, they've been chanting Tebow, Tebow. Well, they got what they wanted.
When the games were over on Sunday, we had game stories, and they put them on ESPN.com. Tim Tebow's games were getting 7 times the download of every other team.
Because most people have already come to a conclusion on who Tim Tebow is.
He just had a quality about him that drew people to him and got people interested.
5 game-winning drives and 9 starts? Are you kidding me? 5 out of 9?
Broncos trying to tie things up with 3:19 left in this fourth quarter, going for the 2-point conversion. Here we go, the Broncos and the Dolphins.
With 5 minutes left in the game, Tim Tebow had 4 completions for 14 net yards.
Let's see, 5:23 to go. They got the ball down 15-0.
Basically, the defense kept those games close enough so Tebow only had to make 2 or 3 plays in the fourth quarter.
And this is Matthew Willis on the fly and takes it down to the 10.
Yeah, it looks like it's Tim Tebow time. This is how he plays his game, and now can he get him into the end zone?
Because my eye test, every fourth quarter, I saw a different quarterback.
And that is a touchdown reception.
He was so bad in practice. Then they put him in games. A little bit of a magic thing happened because so much of Tim's success is sort of ad-libbing.
Grabbed on the ball. Was it fumbled on the play? Marlon Moore went up. Denver thinks they've got it, and they do! A successful onside kick, which sets the table for Tebow.
And it's Tim Tebow time. Saw him get hot on that last possession. Made some incredible plays, but is it enough time on the clock?
The Tebow apologist is simply going to look at the fourth quarter, the magical Tim Tebow, and point to that and say, this is what he's always done.
And now let's see if Tim Tebow, this is the area where he can take over the ball game. And for as much of the failures he's experienced in the early going of the ball game, he can more than make up for it in the next few minutes.
I remember that year in Denver. He lifted those guys.
This is where he just comes alive. Talk about that Doug Flutie magic.
What a catch by the tight end, Fells, away to the 4.
But now with 33 seconds left on the clock, they're going to need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
He's won 5 games, 4 on the road, and swept the division on the road.
His greatest attribute is that he has great self-belief.
For the tie, Tebow, they got it! Unanswered points by the Denver Broncos. 52 yards. He hasn't made today. This for a win. Got it! Denver and Tebow have won. 18 unanswered points. Tebow, 2 touchdown passes.
We're going to see an 11-week sample. If he does this 8 times, I'm all in. The odds tell me that he's going to be forced to play real football.
And that will put the wraps on a very impressive victory here today by the Denver Broncos.
And maybe Tim Tebow mania can settle down for a week.
That this type of performance is not sustainable. At some point in this league, you have to beat people with the ball, not with intangibles and not by extending the play.
With Tim Tebow and an unorthodox offense, Mike, at least for the National Football League.
Unprecedented, Brad, in our lifetimes to see a spread option offense in the National Football League.
13-10, the Jets defense has only given up a field goal tonight.
He's the worst quarterback in NFL history. I've never seen a quarterback.
Did we get that on videotape?
2nd and 2, here's the option. Tebow will keep, he'll get the first down and more. Tim Tebow across the 25, out to the 27. Well, he pulled off a miracle against Miami. A couple of road wins in the last 2 weeks. Can he do it again?
There's something magical about this kid.
God, Tim Tebow.
3rd down and a huge one. And they are only 1 for 11 tonight. They've got to have this one because they might not get the ball back
If
again.
it were anybody else that was that god-awful for 54 minutes of a game, but found a way to win, what would you say about that?
How you hold any relevancy whatsoever in the professional sports world is completely beyond me.
Every other quarterback in the league runs out of bounds. He tries to run Revis over, still gets out of bounds and stops the clock.
He can extend the play. He can play schoolyard ball. He has a great presence. He makes people around him better.
This is backyard school ball, Tebow ball.
I rooted against Tebow to some degree because I was so tired of the faith-based knuckleheads because they were ridiculous. They were blinded by his faith.
Tebow's got first down and more. He might score. Touchdown. Longest touchdown drive this year. 95 yards in 12 plays, just under 5 minutes. And number 15 did the final 20 on his own.
Remember the Miami game? Ugly until the last couple minutes, and then
We go right to the most talked about player in the National Football League, Tim Tebow.
Tebow mania has swept the nation. But I can't lie to you, coming here to Denver this week, I wasn't sold. Until I got a chance to meet Tim Tebow.
The Tebow faithful will say that what he did is win the game, and that is all that matters.
Clock continues to run. Broncos out of timeouts. Denver trailing by 10.
I cannot believe what I saw yesterday. I mean, this boy he went 3 for 16 in the first 3 quarters. He had a passer rating of 13.
Tebow takes off. So Tim Tebow, 7 for 7 on the last drive, will get another opportunity with his Broncos trailing by 3.
But Tim Tebow was a quarterback in that 4th quarter. He was a quarterback. He was an NFL quarterback in that 4th quarter.
For some reason, Darryl, I knew it was going to come down to this kind of scenario. Here we go, Tebow. Complete to Willis. And Willis out of bounds at the Chicago 41-yard line. Trader from 59 yards out for the tie. The kick is good. Wow. Unbelievable. Tebow to the outside, and it's caught by Thomas.
But the defense was nowhere to be seen when Kyle Orton was playing.
Broncos have already won 2 overtime games this year.
This kid has lifted the spirits of all of them. They all look at him as they're dressing before the game, and they say, we got a chance today because this kid is on our side.
For the win, the kick is good.
He wound up with 6, not 3 or 4, 6 fourth-quarter comebacks.
Lovie Smith is on the sideline of the Chicago Bears. He cannot believe what just happened. The Denver Broncos now 7-1 with Tim Tebow as their starting quarterback this season.
I watched him throughout this season, and I watched the team rally around him, and I watched them win 6 straight games. And Rob, I watched them go into Pittsburgh, or play Pittsburgh, who I never thought they would have a chance.
He's out of the pocket, goes to the end zone.
And he found a way to win, and he averaged 31 yards per completion.
Able to hold on to it from 31 yards out and squeeze him extra point away from a tie.
This is exciting. Every play could be the last play of the football game.
Man, he's so inaccurate. He can't hit an open receiver, and he can't hit him open under pressure. That's not how you play quarterback in the NFL. It's obvious now. This guy can't play in the NFL.
Denver's football, first snap of overtime here, tied at 23. Line of scrimmage, the Bronco 20. Shotgun for Tim Tebow. Short motion is Eddie Royal. Tim, play fakes in the pocket, sets, throws, pass, caught. Demaryius Thomas. Wow. Out over the 45, midfield. Here we go, 40, 35, foot race. Touchdown! Denver is over! It's over in Denver!
This guy's got some attributes you can't see.